Now watching Big Brother Live. All right. Hello, good evening. People still they watch Big Brother Nigeria. Now what for now? Ugao. When I don't mind me. Good evening, everybody. We have a little bit of bad weather here, so maybe the network will give us a little bit issue, but it's fine. Oh my God, I missed this call. I didn't even notice. All right, thank you so much for joining in. Wait, what we did for those who get picking. Why you they feel bad? You know, say they learned something for future, right? So why are you feeling bad? You shouldn't really feel bad that you don't have a child yet. I'm sure everyone on this page who conceive has a testimony to give. There are so many people that have not even, gotten pregnant at all. Not talk about person where they really get the thing they turn to miscarriage. Okay? So you don't have to feel bad. Still stay here and learn. Because this teaching, you know me, I might not repeat it again. I was led in the spirit to teach it and I don't know why. I guess innocent babies are crying. Now don't they feed them pap, Now don't they roar for their mouths. By force you must eat it. It's not their fault. You know, get hook on life where you want to chop one food. Okay? Good morning from your side, good evening here. It's already 9 p.m. here. My kids are sleeping. I made sure everybody sleep before I did this video, so I'll have enough time, tomorrow's school. Anyway, let's dive in to today's topic. What are we doing today? Today we're learning food for you to cook for your kids. When a baby gets to technically 3 months, they start craving for other food. Some don't even want to take breast milk anymore. Yes, it's good to do the, you giving the breast milk till 6 months. You do it. Me, as you see me, so I breastfeed till 3 years. All right, I breastfeed my kids till 3 years. But there is ways you can do it, which means you are even adding vitamins for the children. A lot of mothers who breastfeed, you don't eat enough vitamins to breastfeed your children. Some who go on full months breastfeeding, they are still underweight. Why? Because things that you're supposed to eat, you're not eating it. Some of you are adults, and when it comes to food, you select. And with this way, you even make the children select from eating vegetable, When they reach one stage, they'll tell you, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't want this. They face on what you're always feeding them for. So that's why it's good to start training your kids on eating these things. It's very important. Me, I know they talk of you, not to concern me with you. Now you sabi, if you like, go drink one full bottle of rubber, now your problem. What I'm talking about right now is about the kids. They are the generation of tomorrow. Now they are our future. I'm sure maybe one day, another person, when I don't old, somebody will come out again and say, this one, it's like one sister Joy. It happens. Okay, so on this table, I have food for children from 4 months. I should have bought the one from 3 months, but some kids, their stomach have not well developed. If I tell you now, starts from the last week of 3 months, a lot of women will say, I don't understand though. You're supposed to start from exactly when your baby is supposed to enter 4 months, which means your last week of 3 months, when they are on the 3rd month, the last week, all right? So let me just put it, start from 4 months. When a baby is 4 months old, there are things you can start giving them. See, the breast milk is not enough. Exclusive breastfeeding is not enough. Because kids these days are born to eat. If you don't know that, know that they are born to eat. Take, for example, apple. Now, I'm not just talking about that your green, full green apple. No, I'm talking about, either the red apple or the one that is a little bit golden. I'll show you guys now. I have this one that is not that green, it's not that dark green, it's golden, all right? That one is good. Now, apples are good for children because they aid their digestive system. digestive system, in the sense that a lot of children, even if they are taking formula, they still don't poop. This thing make parents get sleepless nights. If I tell you that I've had, throughout my 3 children, none of them had stomach issue. None. I don't say, gripe water from 0 to 1 year. I don't do that. Why? Because I give them apple puree. It's easy. You get 1 apple like this. If you have a 3-month-old baby, you no go finish 1. You go even use that 2 times. So let's say apple cost 100 naira. You're using it twice. And your baby is gaining a lot. All the strong shit where picking the shit, you go, they sweat, they shit them. Your baby will not have that. How do you do it? You just peel off the skin. You don't need the skin of the apple, right? You have to peel off the skin of the apple so that when you boil it, the thing would actually cook very well. I'll show you guys how to do it later. Don't worry. I'll just do the apple example for you now, and then later on your own time, you sit down, you start doing different vegetable recipe for your babies, all right? Now, this one, the apple, a baby from 4 months can take it. You can likewise do it for your baby at 6 months, all right? They can still take it. Babies from 6 months can take even berries, blackberries, the ones we seed. It's fine. It's fine. They can take it. But I'm just talking about from 4 months. From 4 months upwards, they can always take it. Now, apart from this, you can also use things like vegetables, carrots. You see, carrots, that's normal carrots. Abuki carrots now, the normal one. The normal one that you buy from the market. How much would you buy? 100 naira? I'm sure you should be able to buy either 5 to 10 pieces for 100 naira, or maybe 200, right? 10 pieces would last you 10 food. You're giving your baby 10 food. Now, take for example, you buy 200 naira of apple, two of apple. This will last you 4 days. Your baby can take the apple in the morning, all right? Half each day in the morning. And then in the afternoon, you do carrot 1. 10 where you buy don't last you 2 weeks. So now compare it with your baby food. Carrot is good because it contains vitamin A. I'm telling you, beta carotene inside it. The vitamin A, they good for eye. Picking eye development. Your baby is growing and they need it. And not also that, it contains vitamin C. Iron, it's inside. A lot of women who come to Europe country trying to get pregnant, when they go for tests, they tell you, oh, you are short of iron level. Iron level is low. As we big reserve, you know, if they chop the carrot, as big as we, as adult as we have become, we don't eat it. Your baby too at 6 months can do the carrots. Maybe when you want to do it, you do it a little bit chunk. You add a little bit, make it a little bit chunky for them to chew. Because at 6 months, they already have teeth. So you want them to chew on something, okay? But when they are 4 months, they don't have teeth. So you have to do it like very, very puree. I will explain how I'll do one later. Don't worry. Now, when your baby gets to 6 months, all these other vegetables like peas, you can use peas. That peas you use for salad now, that green one, yes, you can buy the fresh one, boil it, and you give it to your baby from 4 months. It's fine. That one you can still do it. You can do even sweet potato. Sweet potato the big. I know how sweet potato the big for Nigeria. Now the red one is more advisable. Use the red one, all right? If you buy one, your baby will not be able to finish one full sweet potato in a day. You know if you finish them. But at least you're giving your baby something healthy. I'm telling you guys, because if you know me, I'm sure most of you, some of my followers are not 100%, but at least 5% know me, and you know my babies. You know how they look, how they weigh. And I see them when they grow, say how they take. You see the development. It is what you feed them that they will replicate for you. You know, get as it be. Even your daughters, what you start to give them, might be important. Now, let's take, for example, your baby is at 6 months. You want to add a little bit solid, because I have this lady who asked me the question that what do I give my babies at 6 months? Now, you have to add a little bit solid, all right? At the market, there is this small pasta. A lot of us use it to do our rice. We mix up our rice so we cook. I'll show you. There's this one I use for my baby. he started from 6 months and now he's 3 years. He still like it sometimes. So sometimes I still go to the market and buy it. That's why I still, I have some around the house. Now, this one is a style. It's just small pasta like this. The Ide African market. Ide. Men boy no tell me say no, the Ide. Most of us, they take and they do either salad, or we use it to mix with our rice and we'll cook. We send a macaroni, that comes with different shape. Your baby is ready to eat it. Don't deprive your baby of that. At 6 months, your baby is ready to have this. Now, when you want to cook this, I do make my own tomato sauce. My fridge. I'm not gonna come outside. All right, I'm going to take it. I'll show you guys something. This is why I try to just. All right. I make my tomato sauce. The ones you could do by yourself. You can even buy the one that is already pureed. Buy tomato, may you boil them. After you boil them, you remove the skin. One day I'll teach how to do that. And then you blend it. Put it in a bottle, cover it in the jar, and you can keep it for as long as you want. As long as you want, without putting it in the fridge safe. You have something like this. Your baby is ready. A little drop of olive oil. Or even if this olive oil, just use olive oil if you want to keep your baby's stomach better. May your baby get a belly problem. I use a little drop of olive oil, small tomato, and those small pasta like this. The macaroni way, say na macaroni. Small ones like this, Put a little bit of it from cook and make it soft. Your baby go enjoy it. Those are for babies 6 months older. If you don't want to do that, you can even try chicken. Remember, when you're cooking these things, don't add Maggi and salt. You have to put this in your dictionary. Whatever you're cooking for your babies until they reach 1 year, don't even dare to add Maggi and salt. Say you they taste. No, they don't need it. They don't need Maggi and salt. Maggi contains a lot of potassium that can damage their stomach. Salt itself not good for small picking. So when you cook this tomato and the pasta, don't use salt. Don't add Maggi. And then goes for chicken. Your baby needs chicken at 6 months. Yes. Now, when you're giving your babies chicken, you don't need to give them the one with the lap or the wings. A lot of now, they do now, they carry a gugu bone. They give the made a true. She say it need to strong. Yes, it need to strong, but that's in fee injury. A little bone enter in lungs like this na wahala. And they go, we don't know what happened, though. It was just eating. God forbid. What you need to give your baby is the breast. This is chicken breast. I go show you now. So, because of it now, make me keep this thing, this chicken breast. I keep this part. I keep this part today. I say, Kai, I'm going to do a video. So I'm going to keep this chicken breast, the part. I suppose don't cook my thing, but I keep them. You see, this is chicken breast. This part is the chest. They call them the chest for the chicken. When you buy a live chicken, so that part, they full of meat. Most of them, they chop up. Because now say, hey, I don't like it. I like the wings. I like the lap. I like the... Which part again that they like? Because some people are just... Your babies don't need that. What they need is the breast. Now, when your baby is at 6 months old, you want to make sure you cook this thing very soft. Soft in the sense that if you have a pressure cooker, you have to use a pressure cooker. Because pressure cooker will cook it faster and very, very tender. Like tender enough for it to tear on its own. If you don't have a pressure cooker, you got to cook it for as long as possible. As long as possible. And I tell you, don't go buy frozen chicken. I got them say, there's no breast. Go there. They will tell you there's chicken breast. Ask for chicken breast self. It's in the market. They know the name. It's because you are not buying it. That's why you don't know it. Chicken breast, you can cook it, make it with tomato sauce, or you just cook the chicken breast, mix it with carrot, and you give it to your baby. Baby need better food. That's the one that they make that post saying, your babies you need money to take care of children. People are like, oh, it's God that God give you the children to take care of. Now, let me just quickly show you the apple puree. For example, how to do it. I'll see if I can also make the carrot at the same time to just show you guys what to do. The apple, like I said, you have to peel it off. I already did the peeling before coming live because I don't want to waste time. All right. What you need to do is just cut out. No, cut it out. Make sure that one for me do not follow ammo, because that's in our roots. Cut out all the skin if possible. You can see if anyone worry me. I'm not get picking where they feed, so don't worry about me. You can manage your apple. You can manage your apple later. Cut it as small as you can. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'll just try to push this downwards a little bit, you know. Cut it as small as you can, like very small. What is happening? People can hardly see me. All right, while I'm doing this, I'm just going to on the fire. This thing will take 3 minutes. I'm telling you, it will really take even 2 minutes. Just quickly push this here. Let's use this. Right there. No this. Let's see if you guys can. Okay, there we go. That is it. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of water. Tiny one. I'm going to show you guys just the quantity later. Wait. I think I cut the apple. Come on for ground, which is very, very important. All right, 1 minute. I'll just stand the ones there. I'm not none they see me. I'll just quickly make it on and show you guys. Because this shouldn't waste time at all. Pikin will go feed this one now. Which baby will come collect this one from my hand? Alright, let me just quickly take my phone and show you guys. I was trying to keep this. Here we go. So I already put the apple inside. I just cut it on smaller chunk, you know. Put water, just like that. Simple as that. Like, as how they talk and say, simple as ABC. Simple as ABC. So all you just need to do is all you need to do is just allow it to boil for like 2 to 3 minutes. Simple like that. Someone would ask me, is it possible to boil fruit, apple? Yes, you can. For your babies, you can. Because if you try to blend it like this, it will never become smooth. All right? So just check, because this is not this thing the fast thing. Hang on, guys. I'm just going to quickly turn so you guys can see me. I'm here. I'll come have it. Don't worry. I'll send it to you. All right. So while that one is on fire, I'll see if I can make another quick recipe. This other recipe, my son can have it. He's going to eat it in the morning. So I guess I'll just cook it at this time of the night. I beg. Make I do the apple. Make I show you. Hang on, guys. Now, big issue. If you don't have a blender, you need a blender for this, because just right after boiling, you need to blend it. Let me just show you guys quickly. I'm going to blend it immediately. It gets ready. Which now we don't. It's so soft already. This apple is so ripe. They come. I know some of those people that watch Big Brother Nigeria, don't finish it now. No worry, I will make the video tomorrow. If anybody asks me a question on top, now I'll holla for her. You're supposed to be sleeping by now, because tomorrow I have a lot of things to do. Okay. That should do almost perfectly well. So let's sip this before. Mommy and your new baby. Which new baby? Me, I not get new baby. My my last child is 3 years old already. I'm done. I'm done. I don't want picking again. It's not easy. Really, it's not easy as you think. You know, when you have 1, 2, 3, and thinking of the fourth one, it's not funny. If you want to keep your body, you need to think about it very well. Anyway, when God bless you with 3 children, there is nothing you're looking for again, especially when you have boy and girls. You should allow others to have. All right. Let's see. Someone have this question. I saw this question. Oh my goodness. Sister Joy, this is your flat tummy. God do you well. Even like I say you never born any picking. Don't worry. I have flat tummy tea. You guys should go and use it. Go and get it. Most of these things, recipe you see me selling, are things I also use. Alright, they are things I put together. Take for example the healthy hair, nails that I sell, the tea, healthy hair, nails and skin. A lot of people think, how this tea will help my skin. Yes, but they are a combination of herbs that can help your skin. Alright, so go and get it and try it. Let's quickly check this thing. Should be ready. It is ready. It's done already. I'm showing you how it be. Okay, here it is. It's ready. As you can see, it's very soft already. It feels like a puff, as if they pump and water. A good apple, when you boil it to become swollen, all right, as if you just put some injection of water on it. Here, it's very soft already. Now, I'm just going to reduce the heat. And next, what I'm going to do is, give it a blend. So I'm going to turn the camera and drop it. So you guys are going to see me. I don't watch my knives, so my house is knives. I have almost like a master chef. I love cutting things. I love cooking. So don't watch my knives, all right? Those knives, I have every set you can think about. Anyway, let me just quickly do this because it's very late. All right. Switch off the fire. Just so that I'm not making too much noise. And people are sleeping already. So, when you're doing this, you don't need the water you use in boiling the apple. Because if you notice, the apple itself already have a lot of water in it. So you just need to, drain out the water. Remove the apple. So, there you go. Where is my cover? Done. Simple as ABC. Pikin don't chop. In fact, this one, you don't need to force the pikin eat. With this, you don't need to force your baby. Your baby is just going to eat perfectly well. In fact, it go open mouth like this. Go tell you, second one, now I'm going to counter for you. Let's see if I can just show you guys how it's going to, the consistency, Does it not look like custard, as if you're giving your baby custard? Alright, just bring the camera up. Here we go. See ya? Does it not look like custard? Here. You see that? And as it is, it's sweet like say tomorrow no day. And see, you're not adding sugar or anything to it. It's just natural. It is natural. It looks like custard. It feels like you're feeding your baby custard. You see? Now someone will say, let me see. All right, not be about the blender. Don't get me wrong. It's not about the blender. By the time you boil any fruit and vegetable, it becomes tender technically, and then you can just blend with anything. I'm telling you, we just want to blend. I know me, I want. I remember saw the teeth my kid on the lick that time. Oh my god. I did teeth my kid on the lick that time. I'm not gonna forget. You know, when I finish, I'll just lick the blender, the liquor, because it's delicious. You know, it's delicious. It's like you're drinking pap, but it's actually apple. You can do the same with carrots. You can do the same thing with it. You can do it with the meat. If you boil the meat tender with a pressure cooker and you blend it, it will come like this puree. And you can add whatever you want to add with it. You can do the puree for your 6-month-old baby and then add, you know, a little bit of rice. You boil it with rice. You boil it with potato. Baby food already. Don't be formula every time. If you want to do maybe potato puree for your 6-month-old baby, you can even add milk. Do you know that? For potato puree for your baby. It becomes delicious. I just joined Sister Joy. Oh, now when I don't finish them Boma talk finish, now they come here. Eh? And I don't finish with Big Brother. Later you go wash them. You go wash them from beginning again. All right. For those people who watched me from the beginning, she don't understand what I talk. I go chop her. I go chop her. And if I pick go chop her, I go chop. It just brings me back to having a baby, you know. Oh my God. See, I give you that secret. By the time you're done boiling your baby's chicken, adding carrots and everything, do you know the water becomes stock to you? Meat stock. It's not every time you do tomato with pasta or tomato with macaroni for your baby. You can even use this type. I think there's this type of macaroni in Nigeria. Small ones like this. There is. You can keep the water, refrigerate it. You can put it in the freezer for you to store it for long. You know, it's just a meat stock or it's chicken stock. It's a meat stock or a chicken stock, technically. You put a little bit of the water on the fire and you add this, your macaroni, allow it to boil. Your babies would you don't go back picking the chop. If your baby refuses to eat, you will know that your baby is sick. That's why your baby is not eating. Or he or she is not hungry. Because when you get picking better food, that's why you go to open mouth. If you have not tried this, or maybe you have a 4-month-old baby, just try it and give me a feedback tomorrow. What of Irish potato? You can use Irish potato for babies from 6 months old. All right. And when you do the Irish potato, just add a little drop of milk, not powdered milk. Oh, you need the liquid milk to do it. Add a little drop of milk. Boom. Now I make you tell us I want baby food. By the time I go enter Nigeria, when I go do better baby food, not about those one when I the pack of food, children belly, not those ones. I mean better food. Food where people go see like this. When you open at the smell go, you know, it go overwhelm. Yes, something good and natural. Well, the plan is still coming. We're coming there and I'm planning it so well. And God is helping me, thank God. All right. So get your apple tomorrow and try it for a baby. Then you come and tell me what's in the baby they do. If you know, don't say mama. This year they finish them. If the baby no go thank me, say, even right, Sister Joy, God bless you. I'm telling you. The baby will thank me and say, Sister Joy, God bless you. So please, 1 apple is enough for 2 days. Chai. You can't sleep, I go sleep this night, eh? Let's see, I think I have one question here with him. But I learned up this pasta are not natural, so they are not healthy. What do you have to say about it? Now, it depends if you go and buy bologna pasta. It depends. If you want to buy pasta, you know, there's this Italian will say grano padero, that like a pasta with flour. There are different type of flour. There's the semolina pasta, which is the one with they use semolina flour to do, which is the one I always advise. The one with semolina, or the brown pasta, which contains fiber. But tell you what, at that stage, your baby don't need the brown one. You don't need that. You need the semolina flour to do it. You can even do pasta by yourself if you can. You can do it by yourself. Now you sabi. If you sabi do am, you can do it by yourself. I know how to do pasta, and I do it once in a while for my kids. All right, but now that they're even big days, I still do it, but once in a blue moon, not every time. If you're that kind of busy mom that is always busy, you might not have time to do the fresh pasta by yourself. Or maybe you're that type that don't even know how to do it. You can get these ones. These ones are right. But no go get bolongo only. Eh? No get the one you say just do anyhow for about me. You might not do it very well. Be careful. Anyway. This is what I don't say. Wait a second. He said, I don't learn how to make baby food. Nah, husband remain. When I come home, all those people who hook up for this page safe, where they day? Eh? I don't get it too. We did some hookup. I think 2-3 hookup back then. And some people really hook up. I don't hear from them. Oh. Where in a day? I'm going to do that thing again. I will ask questions. No, no worry. Thanks a lot, ma. I learned a lot. I never knew a baby needs a baby food like this. Baby food dinner. The way I learned this baby food, my mother didn't really teach me. My man don't know amo. I think I start searching when I got pregnant with my first child, and I was so confused without knowing what to do. You know, if it's your first pregnancy, especially if your mother is far or they are old, you just get scared. Even women who are pregnant at 9 months already, they get scared. The anxiety, thinking of, how am I going to do it? What will I do? Where will I start from? You know, it overwhelmed them. That's why I made that post that they are saying, which new mother need help? Let's help them. And so people just post me, they answer, yeah. Things. You think fear me that day, eh? It just come be like, nobody even watch waiting at the post. If I just post the next thing I'm money, kilo day, sure. It's very overwhelming, and learning 1 or 2 things from different mothers can help. You hardly see women feeding their kids formula here. Why? Because a lot of them, especially Oyinbo, when I come this country, and not so Oyinbo, they hardly give their children formula. The one will go breastfeed, except no milk. When they reach 4 months like this, you will see them with different kind of vegetables. Blend, picking food. They have the cup they use in preserving them. You know? So, get hold of your apple and do it. Kai, this apple can't make me sleep. It can't make me fly again. I'm feeling sleepy, oh. 3. This thing is about to disgrace me here. It's making me sleepy. Imagine a small baby can't chop up. It will just sleep anyhow.